Hello there everybody, it's Mark here, checking in, ditching a drink. Hope you guys are well. I haven't spoken to you guys for a couple of weeks, but I haven't forgotten about this channel. You guys are the reason I make videos on this channel, because they do get watched and they help people, apparently, according to the comments. So I have thought about putting a video out and I've got a spare hour or so now, so just making a quick video to check in with you guys. Yeah, so where am I up to? On Thursday I will be 1 year exactly sober. Which will be September the 1st. On September the 1st, 2021, I was admitted to an emergency detox where I did 2 weeks in there. Before that, I drank for 10 years, and the last couple of months, towards the end of my drinking, I really knew it was a habit I couldn't knock in the head, because I was drinking every single day, every minute of the day, any which way I could. So I got admitted to an emergency detox for 2 weeks. Being realistic, I didn't think it would be successful. I thought I'd be right back to where I was within a month of getting out of there and back to square one again, but it hasn't been the case, you know. That admission, although I thought it was bad at the time, did save my life and probably give me a new one. Well, it has given me a new one. I'm very grateful that I got an emergency admission and that I got the opportunity to get sober, because some people don't even get that. So yeah, I did 1 week and then he extended me to 2 because he thought I was quite unwell. I went in there about 8.5, 9 stone, come out about 11.5, 12 stone, so over 2 weeks, so I put quite a bit of weight on. In there they were doing all sorts of stuff, giving me medicine and stuff. Talked about what a detox was like in my last video, so I won't go into that in too much detail, but yeah, when I first put down the drink, the withdrawals were bad, but I got medicine to help with that in the detox, and I got released with some medicine. I still take some now, got to take it every night, and I can't not take it. It's part of my medicine and plan to remain sober. One of these medicines is anti-abuse. If I drink on that, I will be violently sick. I've got thiamine, which is a vitamin, which alcohol did strip of me, so that's another one, and a camphosate, which helped with cravings, which I don't seem to find it works, but I take it anyway. So yeah, like I said, being realistic, I didn't think I'd come out of detox and remain sober, but it hasn't been the case, you know. I was already planning the day I got out of detox. I got out of detox on a Thursday, and then went to a meeting on the Monday, and then went every single day to a meeting afterwards, because there was a glimmer of hope, you know, and that was the main thing for me. I seen people get well. I thought it was possible, and it is possible, and that gave me the inspiration, because I wanted to be like these people what were sober and lived happy lives, because my life towards the end was not happy. It was very glum, dark, suicidal. I wouldn't eat for days and days, and I was at the end of my drinking. So, you know, I had to come to that point, I think, to get the help I needed, or the kick up the bum for myself to get sober, because everyone had tried to help me. You know, my dad tried to help me many times, and he couldn't seem to get the kick up my bum to get me sober, and I'd listen to no one. But in the end, I was destroyed mentally and physically. You know, physically I couldn't go outside. I was I had no energy. Didn't want to leave the door. In the end of my drinking, very paranoid, very embarrassed, and I didn't want anybody to know. So I kept it a secret and just used to drink in my house. I did that for a long time. But my life today is truly unbelievable, nearly a year down the line. On Thursday I'll be exactly a year, as I just said. And to say that is going to be absolutely amazing when it happens. Don't get me wrong, I've had my ups and downs in sobriety, but people have ups and downs in life. But there's many more pros. There's many more pros and cons for me not to drink. You know, all drink ever did in my life was take things away from me. You know, whether it be money, friends, places to live, relationships. You know, I just used to take things away and never give. When I first started drinking, it made me social, because I was quite socially awkward as a kid growing up. You know, I never really mixed with people, and I think that was a catalyst to me drinking, because it just used to open me up. as a teenager, and make me do things I wouldn't usually do, like go out and party and stuff like that. And I was very it made me outgoing and quite chatty, and I could make friends quite quickly, and I like that part of the alcohol because it brought me out. But over the years and the months I was drinking, it was killing me very, very, very slowly. And if I would have carried on for another 18 months, 2 years, the way I was drinking towards the end, I wouldn't be here. So I've got to be grateful that I'm sober. All I do is 24 hours a day. I just do one day, 24 hours of sober. I can't be sober tomorrow because I'm not done today. Yesterday's sobriety doesn't mean anything. Yesterday's history, today's present, tomorrow's unknown, and I just do that, and it's been told to me to do that. So yeah, I arrive in these meetings still unwell, a couple of weeks sober, and I hear in there that there's people getting happy and getting peace in their life, and things are coming back to them, and I got attracted to that. So I started knocking around with people what wanted the same thing as me, which was recovery and sobriety, and I only knock around with people now what are sober. Not because I don't like people what drink. I've got nothing against people what drink and do it responsibly. It's just that, I go off the theory of if you hang around people what do drugs, you're more likely going to do drugs. If you hang around gamblers, you're going to gamble. If you hang around drinkers, you're going to drink. And for me, knocking around people what are in sobriety, they're healthy relationships to have for me because I'm not goaded into having the drink, or I'm not invited to have the drink, so that's good. They all want the same as me. So yeah, they suggested I do a program of recovery, which is 12 steps, and I was very against that because I thought I don't need that. I've stopped drinking. I don't need to do any of that crap. I thought stopping drink and that's the end of it, but it's not. Stopping the drink and keeping it stopped is hard. But I want to be sober and happy, and doing what's been told for me ensures that I will keep sober each day if I do what's told, and I can have a happy life. And I have got a happy life. The things I've achieved in sobriety is unbelievable in just the 1 year. I went from being in the same flat I'm in now, on my hands and knees on the floor, with not a pot to piss in, no friends, no family, no money, no clothes, just didn't care about my life. My life was a mess. It wasn't very popular, and I just built it up. I started again. I walked out my old life and started a new one. December of last year, I met a beautiful partner and who's never seen me drink. That's a blessing. In the time we've been together, she's never seen me drink. The friends I've made now have never seen me drink, so they don't know what to expect when I do drink because they don't know what I was like. I can only tell them in my recovery and tell them what I used to be like, and it's good for them not to see me drink because I thought drinking was just a selfish thing. It is a selfish thing, but it affects family, it affects relationships, and I didn't realise that until I put it down. I thought my drinking is only affecting me, so why will it affect you? But they say drinking affects 6, 7 other people around you, and it's true. Who wants to see their son or the partner or the husband or the wife or the child drink themselves to death? Now I'm sober and I see it on the other end. I wouldn't like that if someone close to me was doing what I was doing and was an alcoholic and killing me. But, non-alcoholics don't get the alcoholic brain, unfortunately, and I don't think they ever will because we have a defect in our brain. But we're not like normal people, and we're dependent upon alcohol, and when we put alcohol in our system, we can't stop, unfortunately. So, but yeah, I've got a new relationship, and that's been going well. We've been together 8 or 9 months. I've not spent any money on alcohol, not spent a penny on it, which is good. Things are good. I've been more places than I've ever been in my whole life in the last year. Holidays, days out, restaurants. We go bowling. We can have food. I can actually go out and socialise without a drink, which I thought I could never ever do. I thought giving up drink would be the end of my life, but started a new one. Right away a couple of weeks ago, we really enjoyed it. We did 5 days in Yorkshire, and come back feeling better, and at the time of my life. And a couple of years ago, I'd have thought I'd never go on holiday without a drink, but I can make memories now, I can plan stuff, we can do things, and my life is truly unbelievable. From day to day, I think, it can be a bit crap, but on the overall, I don't wake up with hangover. Things are coming back. I've got consistency, I'm clean, my flat's clean, I do the washing, I eat well, sleep's a bit up and down, but overall I can't complain. Nearly 1 year. Anyone who's struggling watching this and they can't see a way out, this is living proof, and there's people who are doing it for years and years. You can get sober. You just gotta want to get sober. Don't do it for anybody else, you gotta do it for yourself. You will get emotionally beaten up and physically unwell through alcohol, and you will get to the breaking point of wanting to get help. Until you get to that point, it's not going to work. But I want to stay sober now more than I wanted to drink. That's the difference. I used to think drink fixed all my problems, but it was just bottling them up and putting a lid on them. And now I'm still sorting out stuff what I've done months and months ago and years ago, and I can sort it out now on a clear head. That's the difference. But I've walked out of my new life, I've started a new one, and made many times happy times come, because towards the end, as I've said in other videos, there wasn't many happy times. I've got big plans and I've got a big future with a wonderful partner in my life, which I didn't expect to even meet her or anything. It just happened, and things like that can happen when you're sober, because people get attracted to people who don't drink. Who would have gone out with somebody who was a fucking piss pot sitting in his flat with fucking fag dimps all over the floor? If you present a clean image and a clean way of living, it can attract people and other friends and other people and stuff like that, and it's good. It rubs off, your attitude rubs off, and it does. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there because I'm bobbling on a bit. But I hope you've had a good bank holiday weekend, a sober one, I hope. And if you haven't had a sober one, maybe start tomorrow. There's no time like the present. There is a way out. I won't go into it in this video, but you can live a very happy, peaceful and prosperous life without drinking. Drink's not the be all and end all. So I'll leave it there. Thank you very much. See ya.